in, friends and neighbors, or shall I say this afternoon?
Welcome back to the Detroit Tigers franchise on MLB the Show. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. We've got Jackson Jobe going against Emerson Hancock, who we actually faced earlier this year. His ERA sitting north of 7, and he's 0-4. Jackson Jobe has been very sharp for us with a 1.58 ERA, and he's 5-2. Tigers have a 3-game edge on the White Sox in the division, first to second. So we're going to look to keep it going here as we head on out to Chicago to take on the White Sox. And here we are in Chicago. It is going to be the White Sox hosting the Tigers in a matchup of two teams playing pretty good baseball. 3 games apart in the American League Central, with the White Sox trailing, but feeling good coming into this one as they host the defending world champions here in Chicago. And it's going to be right-hander Emerson Hancock on the mound for the White Sox, having a tough year so far this season. He will be making his 9th start, still yet to pick up a victory. ERA north of 7, the whip almost 2, as he's not walking a ton of guys, but command is still an issue, and he's leaving a lot of those mistakes over the plate and seeing a lot of hard contact as a result. 2-way in the inning, it's Rafael Devers taking one that gets through into right center field for the first base runner of the ball game. The Tigers have a man on with 1 away, and it's now Spencer Torkelson. A splitter down, or actually a circle change that he just golfs deep and gone to left, a no-doubter, and just like that, it is 2-0 Tigers. Really not a bad pitch by Hancock. It was down, but it was maybe perhaps a little bit too much over the middle of the plate. Torkelson squares that up for his 10th of the year. Now 2-away in the inning. Jonah Perez late on a high fastball. He's down on strikes to end the inning, but the road squad has a 2-run advantage early as Torkelson goes deep, and now we go to the bottom of the first and get a look at Jackson Jobe's numbers so far this season. The young right-hander has been outstanding. 5-2 across 8 starts, an ERA of 1.58, just 35 hits allowed in 51 1/3. 20 walks is a little bit higher than you'd like it, but a whip of 1.07 is hard to complain about, and a 1-1 pitch here is going to be grounded to short. Brady House, the new shortstop for the Tigers, sends that over to first for the first out of the ball game. And now a look at the White Sox lineup, as it was Rojas leading off, then Moncada at third, Crawford at short. Renfroe will play left, Gavin Sheets batting 5th at first, Torres will DH, Joe Adell in center, Melendez will do the catching, and Alex Jackson playing right field. With 2-way in the inning, it's J.P. Crawford. He had a pitch to hit there, a changeup that was right down the middle. Jobe is lucky he's getting that ball back. It's a base hit with 2-away, and that brings up Hunter Renfroe. 2-2 pitch to him, checked his swing. They look down to first, and he says he did go around, so that'll end the inning. It's going to be 2-0 Tigers as we head to the second. 2-way in the inning for Luis Pinero. He gets a hanging curve right down the middle, and that is a bomb to left center field. Make it 3-0 Tigers. 2 home runs in 2 innings for this squad, as that is the young catcher's 2nd of the season. And it's now 3-0 Tigers. And now we go on to the bottom of the second. Gavin Sheets, he got a pitch, a hanging curve. It was in, but he left it up, and Sheets turned on that one and hits it deep and gone over the terrace in right field to make it 3-1, as the White Sox are on the board on the 12th of the year from the big lefty Gavin Sheets with an absolute rocket there. Now we go to the top of the third. Riley Green slaps one through the left side, and he has done a great job of that this year, taking the ball the other way. He's got a base hit. Now with 1 away, they put him in motion, and Rafael Devers rips one deep right center field. That ball hangs up and gets into the bullpen. Another home run for the Tigers. 3 in 3 innings, and it's now 5-1. As Devers has gone deep for just the 6th time this season, looking to get that power stroke going. On to the bottom of the third, Alex Jackson, swing and a miss. He's down on strikes for the 2nd out of the inning, I guess that was. Now we go to the top of the 4th. Another home run for the Tigers, another no-doubter, this one for shortstop Brady House. And that is going to make it 6-1 Tigers. They are just pouring it on. 4 home runs in 4 innings already, as Hancock just keeps leaving balls out over the middle of the plate. That was the 6th of the year for House. Now on to the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball into the hole there in second. Mondesi was playing in the shift, so not an easy play, but that goes down as an E4, so throw Perez off the bag. Next batter, Gavin Sheets, swing and a miss. That's going to be a strikeout there, and that's the first out of the inning. Next batter, Gleyber Torres. That ball is a hanger, and that's into right center field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Meadows going to chase that one down at the track. He gets it in. They're going to send the runner, and here comes the throw from Mondesi, and it is going to be just late as Pinero couldn't get the tag on him. It's an RBI double, an unearned run for the White Sox there, and it's now 6-2. Now with 2 away in the inning, a ball down the left field line. That's going to get down and into the corner. That'll score another run, make it 6-3, and a runner going into scoring position on the RBI double. So now the lead is just 3, and Job still not out of the inning. Alex Jackson checked his swing but went around, and that will do it. So Job gets out of trouble, but the error kind of kicked off the inning there. The White Sox get a couple, and now it's 6-3 as we head to the 5th. The Chicago squad going to turn to Dinelson Lamet out of the bullpen. He has had a rough go this season, making his 15th appearance. 37 innings of work. He's got 6.32 ERA to his credit. 2 away in the inning. Rafael Devers chops 1 1/3. That's pretty routine. And it's a 1-2-3 top half of the 5th. And now the White Sox go to work. Still trailing by 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 2 away. J.P. Crawford. That pitch misses up and in for ball 4. And it's a 2-out walk and brings up Hunter Renfroe, who's got some power. 3-2 pitch to him. That fastball misses just up and in. And now it's first and second, 2 away. And Gavin Sheets, who already homered in this ball game, a 1-0 pitch to him was right down the middle. Job makes a mistake there, and then Meadows just misplays it. It goes all the way to the wall. They might not have even scored a run on this play, and instead they're going to get 2. They call it a triple, but this was definitely a single and an E9 as he just came in, took weird angles as if he didn't see it or something, and the ball goes all the way to the right field wall. You can see the angle he takes. He could have easily gotten in front of that ball, but instead it goes all the way to the track, and now 6-5. Next batter, that's a hanger down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, and that is just an absolute turn of events here as it is now 7-6 White Sox. They trailed 6-1 in this game, and Jackson Jobe just had this inning get away from them, and now they trail by 1 with 2 outs in the 5th. And not exactly the day that Jackson Jobe had in mind, as his day is over here before he can even finish 5 innings. Honestly, a couple of mistakes and some shoddy defense behind him, but really didn't pitch that poorly. Just a few mistake pitches that really cost him, some home runs, and then again, just some skeptical defenses. They now turn to Matt Tavern, making his 9th appearance of the season, a 5.4 ERA. Not exactly the numbers that he would be hoping for at this point, but only 11 innings of work so far. The first batter he faces grounds to the right side. Mondesi fields, spins and fires to get him. So the inning is over, but the damage is done as the White Sox get 4, and now they lead as we head to the 6th. There will be 4, 5, 6 due up for the Tigers. With 1 away, swing and a miss. Jonah Perez down on strikes as he could not connect on the changeup down out of the zone. And then with 2 away, Brady House, 1-2 pitch. Looking on a fastball at the knees and down on strikes to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Tabor still out there with 2 away, nobody on. That ball sliced down the left field line. It's fair. Benintendi has it in the corner. That's going to be a stand-up double. Actually, he slid, but not much of a play. It's a 2-out double, runner into scoring position, and that would bring up Yoan Moncada, 1-2, and Tabor just blew a fastball by him up and in to end the inning. It's still a 1-1 game as we head to the 7th. Adalberto Mondesi with 1 away. That ball is laced into center field. Diving catch in center by Joe Adell. Take another look at this one, as this ball was on a rope, but he just lays out, got to it, and makes the grab, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. As the Tigers unable to score there in their half. We go to the bottom of the 7th. That ball hit deep to center field. Riley Green going back, looking up. He leaps, but that one is well out of here. And it is now 8-6 as J.P. Crawford goes deep, his 9th of the year. And the Tigers just cannot believe this one, as they led 6-1, and now they trail 8-6 as we are now 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Not done yet are the White Sox, as that ball is lifted deep to left center with the runner on first. That's a 2-run shot, make it 10-6. As it was, who is that? Gleyber Torres, his 6th of the year. And it is 9 unanswered runs for the White Sox, and they win this thing 10-6. Came from behind and just the Tigers couldn't get out of trouble anytime they had traffic on the bases, but too many home runs in this one. Slugfest for sure, both sides with a handful of home runs. We take a look at the box score. 8 hits and a walk for the Tigers. They struck out 6 times. They hit 4 home runs. They were all in the first 4 innings, as we talked about earlier. And that was all of the RBIs in this game. 1 for Pinero, 2 for Devers, 1 for House, and 2 for Torkelson. And now we look at the fielding. An error from Mondesi. Job ends up going 4 2/3, 7 runs on 7 hits and 2 walks, but 5 of those were earned, 2 unearned. He struck out 4, yielded to Tabor, who came in, went 2 1/3, gave up 5 hits and 3 earned, struck out 4, and then Ashton came on and cleaned it up, pitched a scoreless 8th, but the damage was already done at that point. We'll take a look at the White Sox numbers. They end up with 12 hits, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Big days for Sheets and Torres there in the middle of the lineup. 3 hits apiece, 3 RBIs for Sheets, 5 for Gleyber Torres. Doubles for Melendez, Rojas, Adele, and Torres. Sheets ends up with a triple. Torres with 2 home runs on the day, giving him 6 on the year. Sheets with a home run. Crawford a home run. You had Melendez and Crawford with the other RBIs in this ball game. We talked about the 5 for Torres and 3 for Sheets. Hancock goes 4 innings, gives up 6 earned on 7 hits, but gets no decision as Lamet picks up win number 5. He was outstanding. 3 innings, no hits, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. Ruiz comes on and goes 2 innings, allows just 1 hit, and struck 1 out. And the White Sox win this one 10-6 at home. And now we go to Boston. It is the fabled Fenway Park, and the Red Sox and Tigers will meet here in this one with two teams heading in the wrong direction, as the Red Sox are definitely in real rebuild mode and having a rough go of it this year. Tigers in first place in the American League Central. They've split so far in the series, with the Red Sox taking Game 1 3-2. The Tigers bounce back in Game 2 and win 9-4, and we've got Game 3 coming up, and it's going to be Tanner Houck on the mound for the Red Sox, making his second start of the season. He went 5 innings, 7 hits, a walk, and gave up 5 runs in that stretch, but just 1 start, so he's going to look to get his season on track, and it's a good start here as they're going to go 1-2-3 as Devers grounds to second, and that will do it for the Tigers in the top of the first. Now we get a look at the numbers for Casey Mize, the ace for the Tigers, making his 12th start of the year. He is 6-2. The ERA is solid. The whip is absolutely sensational at .87, and he's got 72 strikeouts over 82 innings. First batter is Jay Allen, 2-1 pitch, ground ball to Torkelson. He will take it himself and step on the bag. And now we'll look at this lineup for the Red Sox, and it is a lot of unfamiliar names, as you will see. These guys are definitely in rebuild mode, and they've got a lot of young talent here, but a long way to go to get this team into contention, as they have just not been very good offensively at all so far this season, and not really a whole lot of bright spots to talk about in that regard. Two-way in the inning, he's going to get, that's actually the second out right there, as Mize registers the strikeout. Now we go to the top of the second. Torkelson is going to watch ball 4, miss inside. It's a leadoff walk that brings up Jonah Perez with nobody out, runner on. That pitch misses inside, ball 4. Now back-to-back walks to make it first and second, nobody out. And here comes Austin Meadows. 1-2 pitch to him is outside, and he rolls over it, but gets it through the right side. They are going to hold Torkelson at third with the bases loaded, nobody out. Now a huge opportunity for the Tigers. And here comes Willie Castro. 3-2 pitch. He hits a comebacker to the mound. They go 1-2-3 for the double play. And now the Red Sox have an opportunity to get out of this inning without any damage after the Tigers had the bases loaded, nobody out. It's up to Dylan Dingler. 0-2. He got him with the splitter in the dirt. And a sensational job by Tanner Houck to find his way out of trouble as they had the bases loaded and cannot score. We go to the bottom of the second. Casey Mize going to work, 2 out. Cesar Hernandez. That ball is into the gap in right center field. Mistaken location there. That's going to go all the way to the wall, and that's going to go down as a stand-up double for Hernandez. And now two-way, runner in scoring position for Josh Van Meter. 3-2 pitch. Fastball misses high. That'll make it first and second after the 2-out walk, and brings up Jeter Downs. He's been swinging the bat well this season for the Red Sox, but he's going to ground out to second. That'll do it for the Red Sox. They strand a couple, and we are scoreless after 2. Now to the top of the third, Andrew Benintendi, 0-2 pitch with 2 away. He's all kinds of twisted up on that one, and the Tigers go down in order. Bottom of the third, runner on first, ground ball to second, Castro fields. They'll get the out at second, and we remain scoreless as we head to the fourth. Rafael Devers on a 1-2 pitch, a splitter that was down, but it was over the middle of the plate. He golfs this one deep and gone against his former team. The Tigers' third baseman collects a solo home run there to make it 1-0, and that was his 9th of the season. He's starting to get that power stroke going a little bit. Now 1 away, 3-2 pitch. Meadows swings through it, and they are going to get the runner to end the inning, strike him out, throw him out, double play. But the Tigers have the lead as Rafael Devers collects his 9th dinger of the year to make it 1-0. Now on to the bottom of the 4th, 2 away. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Again, a ground ball to 2nd, and that'll get him out of the inning. So the Red Sox had an opportunity. They strand a couple, and they still trail by 1. Now on to the top of the 5th. Runner in motion here, and Dylan Dingler, perfect piece of hitting there as he executes the hit and run, takes it all the way to the gap in right center field. Runner will come around to score. That is going to make it 2-0 Tigers on the RBI double, and that's a great piece of hitting from the Tigers backstop to stay back on this thing and take it through that vacated hole, and then it finds its way all the way to the wall in right center field for the RBI double. Now on to the bottom of the 5th. 1 away, Jay Allen swing and a miss. He's down on strikes. That's the 2nd out of the inning as Casey Mize has still held him scoreless. Then it's Marcellus Rivera. Fastball up and in. He couldn't connect. Down on strikes. Back-to-back Ks for Mize. That's 5 scoreless. And now we go to the top of the 6th. 3-1 pitch to Jonah Perez. Ground ball to short. He continues to struggle at the plate as they're going to get there to get the out at first there to end the inning. And we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Still 2-0. Casey Mize now at 97 pitches with 2 away. Ground ball to short, Castro fields, and the Red Sox go down in order again. It's another scoreless inning of work for Casey Mize, and it's now 2-0 as we head to the 7th inning. It's 6, 7, 8 due up for the Tigers with a runner on 2nd, 2 away. It's Adalberto Mondesi lifting one into right. That's going to be caught, and it is still 2-0 as we head to the stretch. Runner on 2nd, 2 away. Fly ball into right field. Meadows long run, but he gets there. It's another scoreless inning of work. Casey Mize has 7 strong innings here for the Tigers. And we go to the 8th inning, top of the order, due up for the Tigers. Probably the end of the road for Mize as his pitch count was getting up there. And now with runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away, Jonah Perez comes through and gets him a big insurance run there as it makes it 3-0 Tigers on the 2-out RBI single. And now we go to the 8th inning, and here comes Brandon Webb. He has struggled for the Tigers this year. He was just absolutely deadly last year after they called him up in September. But so far this season, 18 games, 16 2/3, and the ERA pushing 5. Red Sox threatening here, 2 on, 2 out, but he got him looking to end the inning, and that is a huge strikeout, as that was a changeup that was up, but on the outside corner for strike 3. And now to the 9th, it's Giovanni Gallegos. 2.81 ERAs. He comes on looking for the save, and it's a 1-2-3 9th as Luplo is going to run that one down just shy of foul territory, and the Tigers hang on to win 3-0 in shutout fashion and take the series 2-1. We'll get a look at the box score here as the Tigers end up with 8 hits, 4 walks, 8 strikeouts on the day. A couple of hits for Torkelson, 2 hits for Dingler, who also drove in a run. He had 2 doubles on the day. Rafael Devers with his 9th home run of the season. The other RBI was for Jonah Perez. Castro hit into the double play then back in the first, was it the first inning with bases loaded, nobody out? Nonetheless, he hit into the only double play. Perez with a caught stealing. Casey Mize gets win number 7. Went 7 strong innings, 5 hits, a walk, 8 strikeouts. Webb gets a hold but gave up 2 hits. He did strike out 3, which is his MO. And then Gallegos gets his 14th save of the season. The Red Sox just 7 hits and a walk on the day, and they struck out 12 times, including an 0-for-4 effort from Rivera with the hat trick. They got doubles from Mize, 2 from Van Meter, and 1 from Hernandez, but were unable to plate any runs. Tanner Houck gets his 2nd loss of the year. Pitched okay in this one, 5 hits, 3 walks, 2 earned, and 3 strikeouts over 5 innings. Taylor goes a scoreless inning in the 6th. Davinsky a scoreless 7th. Garcia, the former Tiger, came in and gave up a couple of hits and a walk, 1 earned run in the 8th, and then Winchowski finished it off with a scoreless 9th. But the Tigers take it 3-0. That's going to do it for this episode. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we'll see you next time.
Good evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?